You know, I wanted to be able to look back on this story and remember how it happened. So here we go. Hey guys, what's up? So if you guys can tell, their setting is a little bit different than normal. I'm going to be starting to do these videos because I was thinking about this the other day and I really wanted to be able to make a story about it and be able to look back on this years later. One of my best friends, and she is no stranger to a dating site, and she came across this guy. I'm not going to say his name for multiple reasons, but you know, went on a date with him and it was super cool, and she was telling me about it. And so then, you know, she's like, oh yeah, he's a really cool kid, blah blah blah. And then this happened on a Friday night, and I believe it was either the day of or the day after their first or second date, and she gets a text and it's from this other girl from his phone, and it's saying, oh my gosh, he was in a car accident, I'm his cousin, I'm with him in the hospital, he's in surgery, or he's going to be rushed to surgery, I don't know what to do, blah 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 blah. So my friend's freaking out, going, he just in a car accident, I just went on a date with him, I don't know what's going on, like we were supposed to hang out tomorrow night, or like supposedly rolled his truck, like flipped it, hit a pole, something. It goes on, she's keeping in contact with this cousin, and she, you know, this cousin starts like opening up to her like about herself and her love life and all of this stuff, and starts asking like, oh, are you his girlfriend, blah blah blah. And she was like, no, we really just went on like a date or two. She continues talking to this girl, oh, how is blah blah blah, what's going on? And she's like, oh, she's in a coma, blah blah blah, he doesn't know if he's gonna make it. And then they mention this cousin, other cousin named Luke, who supposedly is Luke Bryan, the country singer Luke Bryan. Anyway, she starts asking questions about, oh, are you into girls? Would you be, I'm not beautiful, I'm not this, like sending pictures of herself to my friend while she's on using the other kid's phone, which she's only trying to get updates about the kid. Eventually, cousin Luke stops by the hospital and starts texting my friend as well. So she's texting me going, oh my gosh, I'm having a conversation with Luke Bryan. And I'm like, what? I'm not talking to Luke Bryan, like, at all. It's like, did you call to see if Luke would pick up? And they're like, she's like, they're not telling me that they can talk right now. Luke is sitting there going, oh, I'm gonna be on a plane in 2 hours. I just came to see how he is. I was like, yes, because Luke Bryan can take 6 hours out of his schedule to come fly over to Southern California for a couple of hours to check on a distant cousin that he doesn't talk to all the time. Ends up leaving. It's the next day where he's like, this boy is now awake and conscious and is going to be going home soon. Now, I don't know about you, but if you're in a coma, do you really think that the next day or the 2 days after they're gonna be letting you go home? No. Then he was needing like brain surgery, and there's all of these things that just kept happening to this kid, but he couldn't talk to her. It had to be cousin, this female cousin. So she and I are out to lunch that day, and she's telling me this story. We get in my car, I was like, okay, give me the phone number and I'll call and see who picks up, because there's no way that all of this is actually happening. Like there's just no way. And so I call and there's no answer. I came up with this plan that I would pretend to be a classmate who got this number from another classmate for a class, if that makes that. How many times can I say class in one sentence? I text to a girl, like I was pretending to text a girl from my class, from like a chemistry class, and I was like, hey, it's me, and I gave like blank, I really need those chemistry notes, can you text them to me as soon as you can? And they were like, who? And I said, it's blank from chemistry class, like you literally just gave me your number a couple minutes ago. I kid you not. This kid responds back with, oh yeah, sorry, completely forgot, let me send you the notes. So now this dude that my friend went on a date with is also in a coma and she's talking to this cousin, but now I'm also texting the same number. The same number. Whew. Person keeps responding. So we're thinking, is it the cousin like still on his phone and like also like getting off on talking to this random stranger? Like, first of all, this poor girl who supposedly really just wanted her chem notes, which you're gonna pretend to have these chem notes? That's so stressful. What if there really was a girl trying to reach out and actually gotten the wrong number and needed chem notes? We continue this conversation, and then all of a sudden, girl, starts asking me questions like, I really like the bra that you were wearing in class today, where did you get it from? Or they started talking about going shopping, like they were on their way to go shopping after class and wanted to know where I got my bra so that way they could get it too. And they're like, oh, well, send me a picture of it, like that you're wearing, so that way I can see it and I can know I can look for it. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, no, I got it in a super small boutique across the country when I went shopping. Like, you're not gonna find it here. They continuously are persistent with, no, just send it to me. I can find it. I know I can find it somewhere. And so I'm just like respond back with, hey, can I please just get these chem notes? They're like, oh, I sent it to you. I was like, no, you didn't. There's no chem notes. Like, I don't have the text message from persistent, like, oh, well, I'll try sending them again in a minute, but seriously, like, send me your bra. My friend and I are we go out to dinner, and we're still both texting the same number, but I'm talking to a girl from my chem class, and she's talking to the cousin of a boy who's still in the hospital that she went on a date with. Try to keep up. This gets better. So they send me a picture of, or I say something along the lines of, oh yeah, your bra was really pretty too. So they send me a picture of a girl in a bra, but like a see-through bra where you can see everything. And I'm just like trying to play like this stupid girl who doesn't notice, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's super cute. But there's like blonde hair, like blonde curly hair in the picture. So I like, I'm trying to catch this person in like little things. So I was like, wait, your hair is brunette. Like, why is your hair blonde in the picture? And they're like, oh, it's because of like the way my hair is curled. Somehow we got on the topic of underwear again, because I'm supposedly like this super ditzy girl in a chem class, and they send me a picture of a girl laying down, like showing underwear. And I look at the picture and I'm with my friend and I go, oh my gosh, my jaw dropped, and it's of my friend. What? I look at my friend and I go, is this you? There's a shirt that she always wears, and it's that shirt, and I recognize her. She's my best friend. I look at her, I'm like, did you send him pictures like of yourself? And she goes, that one, yeah. Whoever's on the other end sends me a picture of my best friend pretending to be the body of my best friend. Does that make sense? Okay, you know what? Let me get a piece of paper. Okay, kid, friend, me. Okay, so I'm texting the kid, right? Pretending to be a girl. We'll say chem. This is also a chem person, right? That's the connection, is the chem, okay? So she's texting him hospital. Okay, so they're texting as the same number. Okay, so this is all the same number that we're texting. So they send me a picture of my friend, of her body. And we're sitting there having dinner. Okay, so she's still texting this kid who's supposedly in the hospital. I'm texting this kid from my chem class. No pen is showing up, but that's okay. I'll just use it as a pointer. Still talking to this kid from chem class, sending me this. So the kid is sending me pictures of my friend that she sent to him. But she's still talking to the cousin in the hospital. They're trying to get me to send pictures of myself. So, and first they asked for a picture of my face to recognize, I forgot, I left this part out. They asked me to send a picture of my face to recognize me from class. I got permission from one of my other friends who lives up in Oregon to use her face, because I don't want to use my face, because if they see my actual face, it'll link back up with my friend if they look at social media, and my friends have no like social media connection. So I was like, okay, cool, I can use hers. Got her permission. She said, yes, let me know what happens. I sent the picture, and they say that they recognize her. So I know that they're lying, because they recognize my friend who's up in Oregon with no connections to anybody. They're asking me to get pictures of my bra and pictures of my underwear. It's like, oh, my boyfriend doesn't feel comfortable with this. I go, oh my gosh, like, are you sure that's a picture of yourself because my boyfriend recognized the body picture from his best friend's girlfriend because it's the screensaver. And they blow up at me. Like, I can't believe you would do this. Like, that's so disrespectful. You're showing your boyfriend pictures of me. That's disgusting. I'm like, okay, first of all, if you're sending pictures out about yourself, like, people are gonna see it. Now it's, like, available. Like, that's so disrespectful. I don't want to talk to you again. Leave me alone, because they realize that they're getting caught. And I respond back with, oh no, please, I'm so sorry. I mean for him to see it. He was just looking over my shoulder and recognized it and stay talking to me. So my friend is just like continually talking, like trying to get updates on this kid in the hospital. I'm sitting there talking to this person and they're like, oh, you know, like get a Kik account and then you can send me pictures of yourself so that way like your boyfriend won't see. So I'm pretending to download it and I'm like, oh, I don't have enough storage on my phone. Hold on, like let me go delete some apps. And continuing on with this conversation of my boyfriend swears that he's seen that picture. Are you sure that's a picture of you? Are you sending the same picture out to like a bunch of people? That's dangerous. Eventually, like, tell them that like it's not downloading and they're getting super upset with me and super annoyed. So, and my friend and I are texting still, trying to connect, like keep it going and trying to figure out how we're gonna catch them. So the next morning, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I went to go charge my phone in the other room and in the living room, like where the plug was, and I fell asleep with my boyfriend. And this whole time while I'm texting the girl from my chem class, my friend is texting the cousin who's still trying to flirt with her and so she can have a secret relationship with her behind the guy's back. So I'm like, okay, well, if the cousin gives the boy back his phone, if it's really the cousin pretending like to be someone else texting me, that will stop. If it's the dude texting the whole time, that means that he has been pretending to be in an accident, pretending to be in the hospital, pretending to be a cousin, pretending to be another girl from a chem class. Psycho. She is now texting the guy again that she went on this date with, but I'm still getting the texts from the chem class girl. So I'm like, okay, he has been pretending the entire time to have been in an accident, to have been talking to a cousin, to have been talking to Luke Bryan, don't mess with my emotions like that, pretending to be the girl from my chem class, not giving notes, trying to get pictures of me, getting ready to catch this kid. And my friend's freaking out because she's like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe this, like what if he's sending my picture to other people? Don't do that, kids. Nothing good comes from it. I text back and I say, oh, maybe it's because blah blah blah, and I say his name and he instantly goes off and he's like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what you're talking about, who is that? By the way, I have no idea who you are and I'm not in your chem class, gotta go. And I said, really? And I say his name again and like completely go off and I'm just like, stay away from my friend, don't contact her, leave her alone. And he's like, I'm gonna block your number, I have no idea who you are, like blocked both of our numbers because we both text him the same time, like catching him in his lies. Crack up this whole time. And I just was thinking about this the other day. Yeah, so that is the story about how my friend and I caught a catfish in the best way possible. Personally, I think that was super cool because like they went along with my lie, like they went along with their lie, and we were able to like link it all up and they just like exploded and they were the ones who felt betrayed. If anybody is out there and they're watching it, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to, you can go ahead and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.